Okay, welcome to another Premiere Pro tutorial. In today's video, what we're gonna be recreating is that you just saw on my screen with the matte transition that you can download from my site. Of course, many you know is 100% free. The link will be in the description. Just follow the steps and you will have the link to download. And before we start, I'm gonna show you a couple more projects that I create. As you see, let me play. And also I'm gonna just show you another that I create. It's kind of like text reveal. So you can have this. And the project, you will have the loader, of course, is created in Premiere. Just go ahead and download and you can create this. So let me go ahead and jump into my Premiere. Actually, before jumping to Premiere, let me show you when you download, you will have those folders. When you download this video transit mob download folder, you will have a lot of folders inside. And when you open Premiere, you can just go ahead and, drag and drop. So actually, I already insert this. So let me just pull up this. Just hit the tilde key, that's the hotkey. And you see these are the folders, so you can read and open this actually and just drag and drop. That's the way I insert in Premiere. Anyway, let me close this. And as I said, you can go in my website. Make sure to read first. And as I said, this is 4K and Full HD. And also you can have the image preview, so you can have the animation, of course, and have a quick reference and the animations in this package. So let me go back into Premiere so we can start. Let me close this and let me go ahead and hit Command N so we can call holder 1. As you see, I am using DSLR 1080p 30 frames per second, and then hit OK. And then what we can do is go into my folder, footage folder, and I think this called tile opener. So I already have opened up here. As you see, we got the 6 or 8 assets. So as you know, we got the masks first. So you can just drag and and see the preview. So we can pull this, and let me just keep the existing settings. That's fine. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit. So we got this basically. So we can go ahead, make sure, select Go Effect Control. As you know, this 4K, I'm using full HD right now. So let me go 50% scale down and you will have this. So what we can do is first make sure to hold it an option. We can just, duplicate this, and we're going to go ahead and maybe right click this and pre-compose. As you know, we called next camp and Premiere. So I'm gonna call mask 1 maybe, and we're gonna go and hit OK. And once we have inside, so let me go double click, go inside, and we can duplicate this 2 more times, hold an option. Once we have this, we can go ahead and the order to change the color in Premiere is called tint. That's the preset, and After Effects we got fill, but in this we got tint. So we're gonna go and make sure copy this, select Command C to copy, and we can go and paste in this Command small v to paste, as you see. And then we can go ahead and change the map white to any color you like. So I'm gonna go ahead and I already have, if you like the same color, so you can just pause the video and copy the code or the values. And because if you want different color, of course, go ahead and have different colors. So let me just change. And the last, we can go ahead and see the color I choose for this project. So let me go ahead and change, and we will have this. As you see, we don't see anything yet, so we can go ahead 5 frames. So we're gonna go every 5 frames, we're gonna go and pull this. So let me just zoom in a little bit, and then we can go 5 more, will be 10, of course. So let me go ahead 10 and move the last. And so if you see, this is what we have: first the red, then the second color, and this third color kind of like green. I don't know the name of this color. If you know, you can drop the comment down below, of course, please. And then we can go back to my holder 1. As you see, this is what we have right now. So we don't see anything yet. So we can move this 1 more layer up, actually right there. Remember, we made, let me just go inside again, and we made, we drag this last you know, on the top to 10 frames. So we're gonna go in here, we can go 15 frames, you know, just go 15 frames and move this, because this we're gonna use as a mask, so we can go and drag the video or image. In my case, I already have those images, so as I said, you can use image. So let me just drag and drop this, and this is what we have right now. So what we can do is we're gonna go and, you know, look for the track matte, my favorite preset, as you know. So let me go ahead and make sure the image is selected, double click, and we're gonna go matte video 3, and this is what we have. Is enough, you see. And the last thing is we need to drop the, you know, did you see the little let me just show you what I'm talking about. So let me just see and make sure there's a little dot. So let me go ahead and the mask 1, actually not mask 1, must be in the holder 1, and then we can look for this, you know, I think it's this one. No, I think this is arrow, this. Yeah, this is what we're looking for. So we can go ahead and, you know, make sure 50%, you know, and you will have the effect. So that's the way, an easiest way to create this colorized transition in Premiere. As I said, you can have any color you like. So how did I create this? So let me just show you again. How did I create this? So it's easy enough too. So let me go ahead and see, you see. So let me just show you so you can have an idea, and, you know, you will be able to create as many you want. So the way I create this, so let me go ahead and close this. So I create this, so let me just command N to create a new. So let me just say trans test maybe, just to show you. Let me just click OK. And the way to create this is the same thing, you know. So let me go and drag and drop this. So let me just keep existing settings, zooming a little bit. So the way to create this is, let me go ahead and, you know, make sure is 50% the scale, of course, because 4K and I'm using full HD, you know. So let me go ahead and make sure, duplicate this, holding that option, duplicate it. Actually, you know what, we don't need this down here, so let me just delete. So I'm gonna go ahead and pre-compose this, right click nested camp, I'm gonna call trans mask maybe, hit OK. Once we have this, we need to go inside, double click, of course, we need to make sure it's in the first layer. So we're gonna go and duplicate 3 more times. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3, and then what we're gonna do is make sure to select the first, and we're gonna play with opacity. So we're gonna go 25%, and the second one we're gonna go 50%, and the third one we're gonna go 75%, and the last we're gonna leave 100%. And then we can go and play every 5 frames, so we can pull those like this, and we can go 5 more frames and pull this, will be 15 in this case, and pull the last. So we will have this, look, nice. Once we have this, we can go back to the trans test that we have, and then we can go ahead and pull the image so you can have a video, as I said. So let me just go ahead and look for the image. So actually I have it here. So let me just show you the way I create that is this. So let me go ahead and see. So we can select the image, add track matte, make sure we got in video 2, and you will have this. So if you will have the background, of course, you will have the same effect that I just show you, which is this. As you see, let me just show you. You see, this is the way I create that. So let me go back into Premiere, and so you will know how to create this. So I'm gonna show you. Let me close this trans mask. And I think we have this, so we're gonna go holder 1, of course, and this is what we have right now. So how we can speed up the work is, you know, as many of my tutorials you see me duplicating. So we're gonna go and duplicate the holder 1 first. So I'm gonna go ahead and here, and we're gonna duplicate this, right click, duplicate, and we're gonna go and rename 2, of course. So let me go ahead and rename this. And also we need to duplicate this, which is the mask 1. So we're gonna go and duplicate, make sure to follow the steps, otherwise you will mess up everything. So let me go ahead and say mask 2 in this case. Once we have this, so we're gonna go and open the holder 2 first, and this is what we have first. I mean the same effect, from the left to right, and also the same image. So what we can do is first we need to duplicate the image. So let me go and look for any image or video. In my case, I'm gonna just drag this, so let me just hold it on option so you can just replace the image. So if we play, this is where we have different image, but the effects coming from the same side, from the left to right. So we don't want that, because we want the first holder coming from the left to right and the second holder from the right to left. So how did I change that? So anyway, so let me go ahead and close this, and we're gonna go, remember we duplicate the mask as well. So we're gonna go and select, make sure the mask one is selected on the timeline, and we're gonna go and select this on the project panel, holding an option. We're gonna just duplicate or replace in this case. Once we have this, we need to go make sure select, and we need to go effect control and rotate this -180. So if we rotate, you will have this, you see, kind of like different. And also we need to rotate this at the same, -180 degree, of course, and also this arrow or this little dot arrow. So we're gonna go, and the same thing, we can go -180 if we play. So you will have this. First, I'm gonna show you the holder one. We have from the right to left, from the left to right, and the holder 2 we got from the right to left, you see, and also the dots. That's the way I duplicate, so you can duplicate as many you want, and that's the way I create. So once you have the holders you want, can be 10, 20, 50, 100, is up to you. The only thing, just duplicating, you will speed up your work. And then once we have this, we can close everything, and then we can just go ahead and create a new composition called main2, because I already have main1. So main2, and we can just go ahead and start, drag and drop the holder 1 first, maybe right here in a second, and we can go 4 seconds long. So just move this right here, and then we can go 4 more seconds, will be 800, and we can pull the holder 2. So that's the way you can just, I already have a lot of holders, so we can go maybe 4 more seconds, and we're gonna go and pull maybe number 4, and we're gonna go maybe, so we can pull this number 6. And so that's the way, you see, this is what we have, nice. So you can do the same that we did in here, just rotating. So you can just go ahead and do the same, from the bottom to the top. And also I think this is from the, actually this is the circle, is the same thing. Just, the first, the same we did in the holder 1. Just, different times, So let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. As you see, I got this, starts the red first, then the this color, and the last this color. So you see, we got 3 colors. That's the way we create, using this and the circle, as you see. Anyway, so that's the way I create. So you can just go ahead and pull another image, maybe right here. So let me just maybe right here, so you can just pull this down here, so you can start right there. So you see, so we got this, and then start this one, and then so on. So also you can add a sound, so you can have a more live and creative project, as I said. So you can go ahead and check my website. As you see, we have the previews, and we got a couple tutorials, also using the same transitions from this package. And make sure to follow the steps in order to have this link free, of course. The link to follow the steps will be in the description, and also to download the project will be in the description, of course, the link. And make sure to read the product information, and also we got a couple more options, for this package. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to subscribe and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And last, activate the YouTube notifications bell for the next video coming up.